Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Greetings, humans. Greetings and welcome back. Bear here. 29-year veteran of the woods. That's where 7 out of 8 TikTok women would agree. You'd rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. That's right, it is YouTube's #1 show by a bear. You know, Bear was out many years ago, foraging through the neighborhood trash cans. You know, when all of a sudden, gosh dang it, Hurricane Michael came up, blew Bear off of his paws, turned him round and round and round and round and round and round, sucking him up through the air, higher and higher as he went. All of a sudden, struck by lightning. Next thing Bear knows, he's laying there on the ground, and he could speak English. Could speak some English, people. It is Bear's origin story of how he came to be here for you good people as the Democrat hopeful nominee for President of the United States, people. It is historical. It is very historical. If you weren't here the last time, Bear is running. Had many phone calls saying, Bear, we can't let Sloppy Joe keep going. What can you do? Bear says, I don't know, man. I got stuff to do. You know, this and that. They says, no, Bear. No, we need a historical candidate. We need a black candidate. We need somebody that can get the people behind him. Well, Bear reluctantly accepts, and here he is for the nominee for the Democrat Party for President of the United States, people. Yes, indeed, Bear is here. Campaign promise. Campaign promise #1. Got to get rid of that pesky Second Amendment. Got to destroy the Constitution to save democracy, our precious democracy. Yes, indeed, people. I tell you, I mean, Bear has been, well, not really all over the country, but he's been all over the woods, hearing from all these people saying, Bear, won't you run? I says, well, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's throw the, well, Bear doesn't wear a cap. I guess beanie. I threw the beanie into the ring. Go ahead. Do it right, people. We got a great campaign that we're going to be doing. We are going to make the woods great again, people. And that, of course, that means getting rid of some people. But that's down the line. If you are voting for Bear, you don't have anything to worry about. If you're not voting for Bear, gosh dang it, kaput! You're out of here. That's why Bear is going to be doing. Oh shoot! I forgot to bring it in here. 1 second, people. Let me find it. I forgot one of these days. Bear, professional show, talking amongst your shelves. Yada yada yada. Thing with a thing. Where is it? I would be doing that, and I would be doing that, and I would. Yes, okay, blah, 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 blah. Where's the thing? Come on, man. You're trying to tell people that you are cognizant of everything. Bear is going to be taking, that's right, today, people, live on stream, the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, people. That's right. We're going to be finding out whether or not Bear is cognizant enough to be the president of the United States. That's right, people. Yes, indeed. We are going to take the test that Brandon will not. Bear will see. Bear will see if he can do it, people. Or he will completely fail, live on stream, one or the other. Either way, you know, it could be worse. He could be, you know, caught in a debate, staring off into the distance, mumbling to himself. But not this candidate. He is a spry 29 years old. So I don't know. Is that constitutionally valid? I don't know. We'll go with it, people. Listen, they're nominating a Bear. So if he's a couple years younger, that's all right. I think we can look past it, people. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. P-Money says he will be Bear's campaign manager. You don't have to be American to campaign manage, do you? No, of course not. Of course not. You don't even have to be American to vote, really, honestly. Are you nominated by the Soy Party? Well, if that's what they call the Democrat Party, but yes, they've been calling Bear. They says we need to get rid of this Second Amendment. Good to have VM here. Great to have you here. They need to have an environmentalist on the list. Bear checks that off. You know, old Brandon, he's trying to throw Trump into jail. Bear says, I'll do you one better. Bear will eat Trump. That's right. Not just nibbling. Not just a little snack. I mean the whole thing. From foot to forehead. The entire thing. Bear is the only candidate out there that will eat a former president. That's true, people. That's true. I knew Bear was a commie former Bear. Peabody, do something about these complainers out here. Bear can't take the criticism. He'll be shipping straight out of the U.S., straight to old Antarctica out here. So there we go. With presidential immunity, Bear can eat all the humans he wants. VM, if you weren't here the last time, it was the straw that broke Bear's back. It is now legal to shoot bears in Florida in self-defense. And I said, Bear, gosh dang it, that is a step too far. That is Bear's Charlottesville. So we're going to take it out. Good old Ron Red Rum DeSantis. Forget it, man. You're out of here. Even if we got to cut off Florida and send it out into the sea, we'll do that. We'll figure something out. Bear makes plenty of promises, and he will deliver. Get rid of that Second Amendment. Eat Trump. I mean, I don't know what else you people want, but that is probably what the Democrat Party wants. Yes, indeed. TikTok women would choose Bear. That's right. Trump says only commie bears. All right, let's get to it, people. Let's take the test. I don't know. One second here. I don't know exactly how to, like some of the artists out. I wish Amy was here. I was gonna ask her how to do it. How to do the screen sharing here. 1 second here, people. I've got to get prepared here for 1 second. Let me do that. Do the thing with the thing here. This is a very important test. Very important test. You're going to watch along with Bear here as he takes the cognitive test to figure out if he's smart enough to become president of these United States, people. Not that. Where am I? There we go. There we are, people. There we are. We're going to be taking the test here. So let's go ahead. Let me turn on the other mic here. 1 second. All right. Test. There we go. Let me check it. All right. There we go. And Bear can sing as well. Not many presidential candidates can. Not many can. Oh, I should have put this in the description, but you can follow along with Bear the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, the MOCA, people. So let's go ahead. P-Money, you got to keep Bear honest. I keep turning to the other microphone. There's no microphone over there. There it is. There it is. Keep Bear honest. Got to keep him honest here. As your campaign manager, I'm terrified of what happened if Bear fails. Bear will blame it on his campaign manager's a cold. I'm tired. What was the other? I'm going to do the goodest I can, really. Going to do the goodest he can as the first black woman president here. All right, number one. Visual spatial executive. That's where Bear is going to start with. So you begin with 1. You go to A. 2, that would be B. 3, C. 4, D. 5, E. Did I get that one right? If it's before 8 a.m., Bear would be okay. 8 p.m. One candidate, one of those guys, he says, I'm checking out at 8 o'clock. Bear is here. Taking the test. All right, this is going to be interesting. Bear is not the artist out here, but we're going to give this the best shot that we can here. All right. Copy a cube. All right, I got to check that one off. I checked that one. All right. Copy a cube. All right, the cube, and let's do the thing. Here we go. All right. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do we do the? We do. Okay, I guess it's a clear cube, people. So we'll do that. All right, so we do that. And that. There we go. Not bad. A little squiggly. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. We'll check that one off. All right. Next one. Draw a clock. 10 past 11, people. So I got 3 points out of this. All right. We'll see how well we do here. All right. Let's do the clock face. All right. We'll do, let's see, 12, 3, 6, 9. Let's see. We'll do the markings on there just in case. Just in case. There we go. There's that. There's that. All right. So we've got, what is it? 10 past 11. So we'll do the 11 first. Do the shorthand first. There we go. There's 11. And then it was 10 past. Okay, the long one. Here we go. That's a little off. I apologize, people. But, how many bears do you see drawing? Really? I mean, there we go. All right. Did we get that? 10 past 11. Let's see. There's 11. There's 10 o'clock. I got the contour right. Yes, indeed. I got the numbers correct. And I got the hands correct as well. Or claws. Either or. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear has a solid 5 out of 5 so far. How are we doing, P-Money? He failed. It's 20. It's 8:12 here. It says 10 past 11. Gosh dang it. Always trying to destroy bears. Presidential career here, for crying out loud. All right, naming. There's no bears in here, for crying out loud. That's the first problem. Montreal. See, we're even doing a Canadian test here. All right, let's see. Lion, right? Lion? All right. I don't know how to spell the entire thing, but I'm just going to do R-H-Y-N-O. Is it R-H-Y-N-O or R-Y-N-O? I think it's R-H. Rhinoceros, but I don't know how to spell the entire thing there. Let's see, and a camel. It's the guy on the cigarette boxes. Is it 2 M? I think it's just 1 M. I think it's just 1 M camel. There we go. All right, how did we do? On any test, if all else fails, pick C. I don't have a C in here. I don't have a C. That's a lion, right? That's a lion. Check. Again, I forget how you spell that, but we got it close. Check. Camel. Checker. We are 3 out of 3, people. We are 3 out of 3. We are on course here, people. On course. All right, memory. Read a word. Read a list of words. Subject must be repeated. You got to do 2 trials and another after 5 minutes. All right, let's see. Somebody else should be reading this to Beer, but we'll do it. We'll do it just right. Let's see. Face, velvet, church, daisy, and red. All right, I'm going to close my eyes. Close my eyes here. Let's see. Face, velvet, church. Oh, gosh, I'm missing something. Red. Daisy. I forgot daisy. Let's see. Okay, so I didn't get daisy, but I got everything else. Got everything else, man. Everything else. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. No points. What the hell am I doing this for? All right, yeah, second chance. Second chance here. All right, let's see. Face, velvet, church, daisy, and red. I got it. I got it, man. I got all of them that time. There we go, just in case. There we go. I forgot daisy on that first one there. All right, how are we doing, P-Money? Oh, let me turn this one up, just in case. Here we go. Tried to get my wife on board by saying Bear is trying to show he's a better candidate by taking a cognitive test. She said rocks would do better on the test than the 2 candidates. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Yes, indeed. If you're asking, no, Bear will not eat Joe Biden. I cannot. We're not going to be doing that, man. It's like eating the beef from like a like the mad cow. You just send them to the slaughterhouse, or you just set them on fire and burn them out in the woods or something like that. I don't know. You don't eat the mad cow disease. You don't eat Joe Biden. You just don't. I don't want to have Don't want to have any indigestion or any diseases there. All right, attention. Attention, people. Read list of digits. Subject has to repeat them in forward order. All right, so 21854. All right. Let's see, got my eyes closed. 21854. I got it, people. I got it, man. I'm attentive. Bear is attentive, people. Subject has to repeat them in backwards order. Okay, 742. All right, let's see. I got my eyes closed. 742. So 247. That would be backwards. It is correct, people. That's correct. 2 out of 2. Bear is acing the test so far, man. Read list of letters. The subject must tap with his hand or claw at each letter A. Okay. How are we doing so far, P-Money? Actually, wouldn't Mike Miller say the rhino is a unicorn? I thought I spelled that right. Okay. Listen, man. It's a rhino. It ain't no unicorn, man. All right. Pardon me. Let me grab a drink here. Very good. I hope you people can see this. I hope it's... I can't get the camera much lower here. All right, let's see. FBA, CMNA, A, JKL, BA, FA, KD, E, A, J, M, O, F, A, and, oh, you can't see me tapping over here. And A, there we go. I apologize. Bear was tapping. I hope all of you saw that. I thought you were reading along here, so. Bear got that. Right? Right? Well, yes. We'll call that yes. All right. We will call that yes. All right, one. All right, serial, oh, for crying out loud. I was told there was no math in here. Serial subtraction by 7 starting at 100. So 100 minus, or 7 minus 100, 93. Let's see. 85? 86. I missed that one. Gosh dang it. Let's see. 86. That would be 79. 79, correct, sir. 72. 72, correct. All right, and 60. 65, right? 65. Ha ha. 4 out of 5, man. 4 out of 5. 4 or 5 correct substitutions is 3 points. 3. I only missed 1, man. I was off by 1 there. I was told there was no math. There was no math in here, man. Bear was sending Morse code with the tapping. That's true. You did see Bear tapping, I hope. Gosh darn, I hope it. All right, language. Repeat. Repeat after Bear. I only know that John is the one to help today. All right. That's a weird sentence. Okay. I only know John is the one that needs help today. Oh, one to help today. For crying. I don't know. Do we count that one or not? Do we count that or not? I don't know. I messed up there. We'll do half. We'll do a half of one. The cat always hid under the couch when the dogs were in the room. The cat always hid under the couch when the dogs were in the room until they got underneath the couch and they swiped at him and the dogs ran away. Ah! I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. So 1.5, we'll call that one. We'll call that 1.5 here. I didn't get part of that. All right, fluency. Fluency. Name maximum number of words in 1 minute that begin with the letter F. Oh, I gotta time this. All right, hold on. Let me wait for a couple seconds here so I can do it. All right. Give it a couple seconds. Let me read here. A Tank Ferret. Holy cow! It's great to see Tank here. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Good to have him back. Aloha, all of you. How do I pronounce that? Cicadius scalawags. Listen, Bear's already having a hard enough time taking the cognitive test here to become president of the United States. So we'll put that aside for just a second here. All right, where was I? Oh, shoot, I already missed my mark here. All right, let's see, F. Let's see, we'll count it now in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, face, fork, foul, you know the FU words. I'm not even going to say that one. Let's see, did I already say fork? F. Flamingo, fart, floor, come on, beer, fake news, and the final F, come on, beer, face, oh, I already said face, foul, forget about it. Oh, well, I guess I could do just forget. Where am I up to? About 12? 12 so far? Where am I at here? I'm coming close. And we got on F. I don't know, man. I don't know, people. I'm out of time. Let's see. We did 12. So I got more than 11 words here. I got 12 at least. That's a check mark, people. That's one. I'm almost acing this test here, people. Better watch out when you have a bear smarter than the President of the United States. Oh, gosh. I gotta recall the words here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. It was, face, velvet, church, something in red. I forget what the fourth one was. Let's see. I'm not looking. I'm just letting you guys see. What was the middle one? Church, something. Daisy. That's the one I didn't get. Oh, they would have given me a multiple choice. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I got most of them. There we go. Here we are. We got most of them. Points for uncued recall only. I don't know. Times 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3. 12. I get 12, man. Well, how does this work? I don't even know. 4 out of 5. We'll just call it 4 out of 5, people. This is a little weird. All right. Orientation. Final question. Date. Let's see. It would be the 6th, right? I'll just put that down. 6th, right? The month, July. Let's see. Try to do this. July. There we go. The year, 24. 24. Here we go. Day, that would be Saturday. The place, that would be in the cave. And the city, well, not really city, but we'll call it the woods. All right. Let's see. Did I get that correct? Saturday, July 6th, 2024. In the cave, in the woods, I got them all, man. I got them all. Bear is smarter than the President of the United States, man. 6. All right, let's count them up. 5, 3, 2, that's 10, 11, 14, 15 and a half, 16 and a half. Oh, shoot, I forgot this one. Pardon me, people. Let's see, where were we? 16 and a half? Okay. Similarity between banana and orange is a fruit. So a train and a bicycle, that would be, I don't know, transportation? Things with wheels? Something along those lines. Watch and ruler. Measurements? Or, what would that be? You know, your watch, you're measuring time, and your ruler, you're measuring, distance there. Correct? I believe. I'm just going to... Listen, people, I'm just going to count it. There we go. All right, so 2 out of 2. All right, so 16 and a half, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm missing something here. 1 second here, people. Let's see. 5, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How did I get 6? Oh, that's right. 15 is 16, 16 and a half, 17, 18 and a half, 22 and a half, and then 6. So 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 28. 28 out of 30, people. 28 out of 30. And I get 1 point if I'm less than 12 years education. Well, I'm a bear. At least 1 point, so we're going to call it 29. 29 out of 30, people. That's not bad for a bear. That's not bad for a bear for the gold standard. Gold standard here, the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. Yes, yes indeed. Bear won it, people. Bear won it all, man. Won it all, man. Let's see. Flatulence, fudge, fabricate. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, sir. Falsify. Ah, gosh darn it. Oh, let me turn that one up. Here we go. Let's see. The cube is wrong. What? How is that wrong? I mean, listen, it's a little shaky, but... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, my goodness, you're right. Oh, VM. Oh, my God. He caught bear. Ay, you're right. The cube looks like a melting ice cube. I know. Oh, gosh, dang it. Yes. Well, that's why, listen, there needs to be a doctor here. Bear is not a medical doctor. Not at all. Yeah, I apologize. Didn't I forget the line? Yep, there we go. Yep. Well, at least I get the 1 point added for being a bear. So we'll call it 28. Where are we? 28. There we go. 28 out of 30. Not bad. Not bad at all for being a bear out here. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Once Bear got 1 point, he beat Biden. Half a point, and he beat, Kamala Harris out here as well. There we are, people. There we are. In a case you didn't see it, whoops. Gosh dang it. There we go. There is the stinking tin apple. There we go. There is the test that we just took there. I didn't get the cube. But there you go. If you want to go check that out, let me, I'll put that in the chat here. Let's see. There you go. If you want to go check it out yourself. You want to go take the test yourself. Figure out if you're smarter than a bear. There you go. Smarter than a bear, people. Trump's attack on Bear. I may be going to prison, but for a brilliant bear, he can't even get a cube question right. One line, man. One line. I'll just copy your answers. Except for the cube part there. Except for the cube part. Bear is not a artist out here. It's lucky that Bear could even get through half of that, honestly. Honestly, people. I mean, I tell you. But there he is, man. There we go. There is. Whoops. Here we go. How did that... for crying out loud. He can't even do a live show either, for Christ's sake. Especially the cube, says Tank. Especially the cube. Can't forget that cube. Can't forget that cube. All right. Other campaigns as well, people. We're talking about the great campaigns out here, including... This has been kind of holding steady here for Cyber. It came out a year ago, a little over a year ago. 628,000. Kind of keeping an eye on that. But we got some other stuff too, including from the most awesomest of all. That would be awesome Aaron out here. The camel was really a dromedare. What the hell is a dromedare? I don't even know, man. VM, you're blowing my... Listen, VM, I had to concentrate, put all my mental facilities into taking a test here. You're throwing me with new names and new... I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I ain't even going to go there. Man. All right, happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you had, except for P-Money, I hope all of you had a great 4th of July out here. Hey, everyone. Hey, I hope you're all enjoying your 4th of July weekend. I took a test. Big news, Kelsey is finishing up the coloring on the last third of the book. And half of the book has been lettered to this point. He says, I'm anticipating the book being wrapped next week and the book going to the printer, people. Also, the painting for the poster art is finished. Let's check that out. There we go. That was it a couple weeks ago. And there we go. It's really long, so I'd have to zoom in on it here. Actually, that might not be a bad bookmark. That would make a pretty cool bookmark, I think. Kind of a 70s sort of poster that he has there. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. One hunchback different than two hunchbacks, he says. Wow. I had no... What? Hold on. Really? Let me take a look at that. True. You are... That is a bit of trickanery, VM. So you're saying Bear is at 28? Where am I at? Where are we now? Where are we now? 27. We are now 27 out of 30. Can't get a camel right. Can't draw a cube. And only got half of the language part, which is hard for bears. It's really hard, honestly. We got it, man. We got it. All right, thank you, VM. Pardon me, Dr. VM. We'll call him Dr. VM. Where the hell am I, man? What the heck are we going on? Blah, blah, blah. Poster art. There we go. Poster art going to be printer next week. The sketchbook is at the printers along with the t-shirts. The shot glasses and trading cards are in his possession and being packed up by his mother, really, as I write this. Hang in there, we're almost home, he says. We will probably be closing the campaign in less people than 2 weeks. Hashtag 2 weeks, people. Get on it. Again, thank you for giving Empire Comics another successful campaign. So go check it out. Go check it out, people. You only got less than 2 weeks to go, people. Let's see. Are you tired of old men for office? Support diversity. Vote for Bear for president. This message approved by Bear's campaign manager, Bear Fetterman, 2024. That's true. That is a true. Gotta win Pennsylvania, man. A good strong stalwart of the Israeli people out there, old Fetterman. Good old Fetterman out here. Good deal. All right, we've actually got another update here from, that would be, people, your boy. That would be your boy, Zach, and his crazy campaigns out here, including a Rambo. It's your last chance to update your address, people. Hi, everyone. Hi, your boy. I just received the printing invoice for First Kill. If you need to update your address, please email him diversityandcomics@gmail.com. He says, thanks. And that's from Richard, a.k.a. your boy Zach, a.k.a. drawing the, well, he's not drawing, producing the Rambo comic, people. Yes, indeed. And let's not forget, where how did I forget it? Hold on, where is it? Oh, I didn't put it in here. Well, that might be a stinker here. But we shall continue, people. We shall continue because from your boy, Zach, he says it's the last chance to update your address. Hey, everyone. I just received the printing invoice from Impossible Stars 2. If you need to update your address, please email him diversityandcomics@gmail.com. Thanks. And that would be from Richard out here. Yes, indeed, people. And let's not forget one more thing. That would be from your boy, Zach. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, your boy. I just received printing invoice for Jawbreakers Forever. If you need to update your address, please email him at blah, blah, blah. Thanks. And that's from Richard. Yes, indeed, people. That's Bear 2, right on day one. Day one, January 7th or 8th or whatever the hell it is. 20th? I guess that's later in the year. Why did they put it way in January? January 21st. That's going to be Bear right there, just breaking in half on his knee all of the guns in America, people. If you want to get rid of guns, it is Bear 2024. I approve this message. I approve this message out here. Tank is off to feed the kids. He says later all. Tank, thank you for coming by. We always appreciate you here. Make sure you do vote early and often. Bear Fetterman 2024. I've approved this message. Here you go, people. Thank you, Tank. Good to have you here. Great to have you here. And one last update, people. I hope all of you are holding on to your butts. Hope you're all holding on, because we've got... Oh, for crying out loud, really? All right, continue to hold your butts. Hold those butts for just a second here. Well, beer does the thing with the thing. Talk amongst your shells, the thing with the thing. Hopefully it works. Never know until you try it. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Are you holding on to your butts, people? That would be from the detractors out here at Tampa Bay, the Comic Con. We have important news. That would be, people, your butts better be holded. That would be celebrity Elijah Wood is coming to Tampa Bay. That's true. It's true right there. Yes, indeed. We are thrilled to announce that Elijah Wood, the beloved actor known for his iconic role as Frodo Baggins? I don't know, something called the Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Will be joining us at the Tampa Bay Comic Con, and probably the dungeon as well. Fans will have the incredible opportunity to meet Elijah, get autographs, and hear him speak about his illustrious career. Don't miss this chance, people. See one of the most cherished figures in fantasy. I knew it, fantasy film at our convention. See you there, or at the dungeon, one or the other. One or the other. Let's see. You get Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio. Wow, look at there, man. Michelle Lee. I don't know. Chris Edgerly. I don't know. Michael Rosenbaum. Dave Foley. I'd go just for Dave Foley. Holy cow. Yeah, Elijah will always be known for the guy in Spy Kids 3. I thought you were going to... What was the character that he played in Sin City? I thought you were going to say that. That's the one Bear knows. Probably not the most family-friendly, though. Not the most family-friendly there. Dave Foley, for sure. Erica Harlicature. Emmanuel Vogger, people. She looks hot. Go there. Anyways, you can go check it out, people. Go get your photos. Get your photos with all these great people. Is that the kid from The Walking Dead? I think so. Oh, it's the guy from the Dukes of Hazzard, right? I forget his name, but there you go. There you go. This is the guy. Edward James Olmos. Vincent D'Onofrio. There you go, people. There you go. Go check it out. Go and get your, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but there you go. Okay, then. Okay. All right, then. There you go. Marvin. Thank you, VM. Thank you. I couldn't quite remember his name. Canadian Treasure, Dave Foley. I apologize, PM. I apologize. There we go. Not going to say she has more chins than a Chinese phone book, but there you go. Go check it out, people. The old Tampa Bay Comic Con. Legendary, infamous, all the above. If you never checked it out, go check out Bear's playlist. Got a whole bunch of stuff from there last year. Nothing from the dungeon, though. Didn't go to the dungeon, but there we are, people. Go check it out. The old Tampa Bay Comic Con. When was it? It was late August. Let's see. August 23rd through the 25th. If you've never been to Florida in August, late August, don't even bother bringing any clothes. You won't need any. You won't need any. It's way too hot. Way too hot. As your campaign manager, I demand you wear your Bear Fetterman 2024 button at the Tampa Bay Con. I gotta know. I gotta figure out if I'm going or not. So we shall see. We shall see. Dave Foley should be getting his picture taken with presidential candidate Bear. Should be the other way around. I don't know. Is Elijah Woods, is he Canadian? I'm not sure. Not sure about that, but there we go, people. There we are on all of that. All that good stuff that we've got here, people. Yes, indeed. So there we are. There we are. All right, finally. We've actually got some interesting news here, if I can get to it. One of these days. One of these days, people. One of these days. Here we go. All right. The thing with the thing. There we go. Got it. What? Why isn't it? For crying out loud, people. One of these days. Professional show. Yada, yada, yada. It would help if I've got this taken care of ahead of time. But we don't. We don't. That's how we roll here, people. That is how good old Bear rolls. Gosh dang it. All right, here we go, people. A Deadline from Deadline and the great Anthony D'Alessandro. We're watching a couple of different movies. Thinking Impossible Stars. What was the other one named? Inside Out 2. I'm thinking Impossible Stars 2. So we're looking at Impossible Stars. I took a test, people. That's all I know. It all got Bear's brain all discombobulated here. Inside Out 2. We're looking at Inside Out 2. We're looking at Despicable Me 4. We're looking at Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, Inside Out 2, Boffo doing great. Great job out there, doing really well. Despicable Me 4 bounces back to this gets a little tricky. We'll unpack it here in just a minute. Bounces back to 120 million 5-day. The box office update here. Bounced back from where we saw it yesterday for a $27 million on Friday, which will result in a $72.4 million 3-day weekend, or a $120 million 5-day. Normally it is a 3-day, so usually it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because it was a holiday, they decided to add an extra 2 days on there. So when you're comparing apples to apples, do the 3-day. Do the 3-day here. So 72, almost $72.5 million here. Pretty good all around here. Same 3-day posted by Despicable Me 3. What happened? Apparently evenings came in stronger than anticipated with better foot traffic than Wednesday and Thursday nights. So just throw those two out. I know it's a holiday and everything, but just toss those aside. $72 million so far. So the overall weekend, $168 million. Now, I don't know if they're counting Wednesday and Thursday or not. It looks like they are. Though. So, anyways, 29% above from a year ago. We had Insidious Red Door. Yay. But they got a diversity of movies out there. Quiet Place, Inside Out 2, and a couple of others here. So, good stuff. Let's check it out. See what we got here, people. Despicable Me 4, God. Friday, 3-day, $27 million. Friday is $27 million. 3-day is 72 for a total of 120. Now, again, they are putting in a couple of extra days there, so just make sure of that. Disney in almost 1,000, 608, nearly 1,000 theaters less than Despicable Me. Did about half is what they did on Friday. 3-day, 33, so about a third of what they did Despicable Me. But the total, look at there, 4 weeks. It had like 2 weeks of no competition. Over half $500 million here. Pretty good. Quiet Place, it was kind of battling 1 and 2. Last weekend kind of sunk to 3rd place here. 3,600 theaters. So not bad. Maxine, I have no idea. $8 million in week 1. I don't know how much that cost, so I can't really tell you if it's doing good or bad or not. I would say it's not doing that great, but it's in like half the theaters that some of these others are in. So just bear that in mind. Bad Boys. Bad Boys actually doing relatively well. For a number 4 movie, half the number of theaters that the rest of these guys have. Maybe not that great word of mouth. $6 million over the 3 days. So not doing too bad, though. Not doing too bad. Horizon, that is the Kevin Costner Western. Let's see. $22 million in week 2. I don't know how well. I don't think that's doing that well at all. Sound of Hope. Kaliki, the Bike Raiders just fell off completely. $19 million for 3 weeks. So I wouldn't really... Maybe a rental out there. Kinds of Kindness. I have no idea. No idea. Neither does anybody else. It only took in less than $1 million over the 3-day weekend. It's in the week 2. $3 million, almost $4 million for 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know anything about the movie, so I couldn't tell you anything about it there. But there you go, people. There is our weekends. I looked it up. Despicable Me 3 got $75 million in the first 3 days. So number 4 is pretty similar. Yeah, I think that's what they were saying up here. So, yeah, that's the same day it's posted by Despicable Me 3. So, hey, not bad. Not bad at all, especially when they are going up against another really big movie in Inside Out 2. So, 2 family films. Seems to be dominated by the families this weekend. So, I think it's later in July, if Bear remembers correctly, is Wolverine and Deadpool. It's rated R. So the only other rated R movie that we have to compare it to is this one right here. Let's see. How did they do? For 2 weeks, $100 million. So we shall see here. We shall see. So P Money, where was Bear's 3-day on that one? I think it was right around 30. Well, I said opening. I forget if I said opening day or opening weekend. So we shall see. We shall see on that one. But it's R-rated. So kind of make sure that's kind of in with some of your adjustments there. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got 2 out of the 3 movies here. Despicable Me, not doing too bad, but it's just the first week. So we'll see what it does over the next couple weeks here to see where that goes. Inside Out 2, doing really well. And then we'll see where Wolverine does. John Landell died. Holy cow, really? Oh, man. Yeah. Hollywood's stunned by John Landell's death. That's true. That is definitely true. Bear is stunned. Holy cow, he wasn't that old. 38. Thank you, P Money. $38 million. July 26th. Why didn't anyone tell P Money that Bike Riders was still out? Maybe one day I'm finally going to learn what Bike Riders is about. I believe it's in the title. They ride bikes. They ride the bikes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, people. From bounding into comics and the great J.B. Augustine, Scarlett Johansson calls Jurassic World a script so incredible. I cannot express how excited she is. Let's find out. Black Widow actress Scarlett Johansson is jumping from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to the new Jurassic World as she boarded the next boat voyaging to Isla Nublar. There we go. Roar! Roar! There she is. Johansson has joined the cast of Jurassic World 4. Being part of a new staple franchise is a big deal for her. The script is so incredible. David Cope, very good. Good writer. Wrote it. He returned after like 30 years to write the script. He's so passionate about it, which is awesome, people. It's very awesome. Writer-director Cope penned the first Jurassic Park film with the great Michael Crichton. And it's a sequel, The Lost World, which they put out The Lost World. They started writing the script for The Lost World before the book actually came out. So they got like essentially the outline of it, but it had the book is almost completely different than the movie. It started to do okay until they got to like they're on like a different island. It's kind of like the experimental island before it goes to the actual park island. So they got all these weird little dinosaur concoctions going on there. They finally make it to the building itself. The book goes one way. The movie, Steven Spielberg decided, hey, it'd be a great idea if we had, a Tyrannosaurus go through, I forget, San Diego, something like that. It went completely different. That was not at all in the book whatsoever. They never made it to the mainland. They barely escaped the island. So that's kind of odd there. He sat out the last 4 movies. Great idea. But is returning for the series for the first time in 25 years for a brand new take. As an enormous fan of Cope's work on the original, Johansson said she's excited to be part of something her younger self could appreciate. It's one of the first films I remember seeing in the theater. I remember seeing it so vividly. It was like life-changing. It was mind-blowing. I can now express how excited she is. She then described herself as a nerd of the franchise. I'm such an enormous fan of the franchise and a huge nerd for it. I'm just like, I can't even. I'm pinching myself. Yes, indeed. I am a fan, too. I am a fan also. I am such a nerd for Scarlett Johansson out here. I've been trying to get into the franchise in any way possible for over 10 years. I'm like, I'll die in the first 5 minutes. I can get eaten by whatever. Bear could make a comment here, but he's not. I'm going to do the craft services. I'll do anything for it. The fact that it's happened in this way at this time is just actually unbelievable, she says. I can't believe it. Blah. Jurassic Park 1 and 2 director Steven Spielberg and Amblin Entertainment will executive produce the sequel. It also stars Blade and Rupert Fiend. And also has Garth Edwards. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. I think teaming him up with Cope, I think that would actually be a pretty good film. And definitely got the old eye candy as well here. So why not? Why not? Possibly titled Jurassic City. Please not. No, that's terrible. Plot revolves around 3 adults and 3 teens getting stuck on the island. That's the first movie, for crying out loud. They're just gonna repeat the first movie. That's fine. That's fine. By old Bear here with Scarlett Johansson out here. Yes, indeed. Listen, people. Some of you may think, Bear, why are you talking about Jurassic Park? Listen, any excuse that I can to show pictures of Scarlett Johansson, Bear will. So that's like top of the list there. Jurassic Park, number 2. Oh my gosh, I'm really that much older than Scarlett. Now I'm depressed, says P-Money. Oh, I'm sorry. Black Widow versus dinosaurs. That is the crossover we've been waiting for. Although she died in that movie. And then came back for another movie for some reason. I don't know why. With, what's her name? Florence Pugh out there. Florence Pugh. Yes, indeed. Any excuse that Bear can do. All right, and finally, people, from The Hollywood Reporter and Aaron Couch. I don't know about that name, man. DC's Arkham Asylum TV show, not, people, I repeat, not, moving forward at Max. The Staircase showrunner Antonio Campos was overseeing the long gestating project from producer Matt Reeves. And while that vision is not moving forward, this show could find new life down the road. No, it won't. Come on, man. Get out of here. For crying out loud. Listen, look at this. Where is the focus? I mean, literally, where is... This is why Bear hates this movie. With a burning passion. Oh, man, I tell you. Where's the focus? I mean, I guess it should be the sun coming up, maybe? You know, if you're going to blur out Batman, I suppose. But nothing is in focus. God, did they get blind people to do this movie? Really? I mean, anyhow, people, I will not go on with the Batman here. The gates to Arkham Asylum are closing for now. A DC show from X centering on the hospital populated by Batman villains is no longer moving forward, at least in its current iteration. The latest version of the show had the staircases. Antonio Campos, set as the showrunner, and the Batman filmmaker Matt Reeves, who apparently hit his head when he decided to film this entire movie. Nobody said anything. As executive producer, thank goodness. Stay away, far away from the camera. While that take is no longer in the works, it's possible a different version could emerge down the road. No, it won't. Not at all, man. Not at all. The proposed series went through years of development and changed direction several times. It's always a good omen. Originally, the show was set in the world of the Reeves-directed Batman movie and focused on the Gotham Police Department. Okay. Taking place a year before the movie. Reeves teamed with Boardwalk Empire creator Terrence Winter, great writer out there, for a show announced in 2020. He was one of the writers, if Bear remembers correctly, for The Sopranos, Terrence Winter. In 2020. But Winter departed several months later with Joe Barton set as the new showrunner in January 21. Eventually, that idea morphed into something else, with Reeves stating in March 2022 that the show would focus on Arkham. Wait, we went from police to Arkham. What the hell? Focused on Gotham Police, and they changed the director, and now it's about Arkham. Okay, whatever. Campos was reported as the new showrunner in October 22. Just weeks later, James Gunn and the Safran took over for the newly formed DC Studios. The show was reconfigured again as part of the new DC universe, rather than the separate universe that is home to the Batman. Let me read that again. The show was reconfigured. It was a police show, and then it was Arkham, and then it was reconfigured again. And then rather being the separate universe from the Reeves, that's home to the Batman, as well as the Penguin, it's now part of the new DC universe. I hope all of you caught all of that. That should be part of like a cognitive test. Figuring out what the hell's going on at DC Studios. Reeves is working on the script. He's working on it, people. He's really trying. For the Batman Puddle, due out in 2026. Good luck with that. While the Colin Farrell starring Penguin, or Penguin, arrives in September of this year. Maybe not. We shall see. We shall see. We went from a show about police to a show about crazy murderers. I have no idea why that might have failed. Well, you forgot the third part, where the James Gunn and Safran came in and reconfigured it again. So there's a third reconfiguration. I have no idea what it was supposed to be, but 3. And then, hold on, how many? Let's see. They started with Terrence Winter, and then went with Joe Barton, and then went with Antonio Campos. And now all that's scrapped, and we have no idea what the hell's going on. So, sure. James Gunn, you're just doing terrific at bringing this brand new unit. Listen, man, you're making the same mistakes as the last guy. Come up with a good movie. Listen, people, I'm telling you, this Superman movie does not look good at all, but whatever. Just come up with a good movie and start from there. And if people like it, then maybe make a second movie. And then in that second movie, maybe start to add some stuff into your larger universe that you came up with. If you're starting out with a movie, a Penguin show in a different universe, your what was it, Captain Commando, something Commando, whatever show, and then they're doing the Suicide Squad with some of the people returning, but not the other people returning. And then, I don't know, a couple of weird stuff in there as well. The Joker, of course. Joker coming out. Completely different universe from the other two. So that all makes sense. It all makes complete sense. I'm so glad the Safran and James Gunn are there. They know exactly what they're doing. Not like that other crew that ran it the last time. These people know exactly what they're doing, people. And filming, too. I mean, look at that. Great shot. Great shot of the back of Batman's head in a blurred out city. Which, by the way, all the stuff that you saw where he's on top of the skyscraper looking out and all that sort of stuff, that was the same stuff that they did for the Mandalorian. I forget the name of the process that they use, but essentially it's like a large semicircular LED displays out there, kind of like a large television that they have. So all the stuff that you see there, he's filmed on a set, but the set has these large LED type TV type situations there. And that is where the background is displayed onto. So not only did they get it out of focus in the display that they were showing, but they also got it out of focus on the set when they were shooting Batman. So the cinematographer got it wrong twice. How the heck? You really have to work at this. I mean, it doesn't just fall into place like that. You really have to work at it to get it that ugly and that bad. That ugly, that bad, that hated. That would be the Batman, people. The Batman. Yes, indeed, people. So there you go. There is your Hollywood update, people. Like nobody else can deliver other than Yo Soy Bear here. Yo Soy Bear running for the 2024 Democrat president. That's right. Presidential candidate, I should say. So we shall see. We shall see about that. But people, I know it's already past July 4th, but it is never too early to get your ballots into the mailbox. Send it straight to the DNC headquarters. We'll fill it out for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it all. Just make sure the top of the ticket, you put in Bear Fetterman 2024, man. 2024. With your presidential immunity, you can tell Gunn no more the Batman films. I could also eat James Gunn. That would be the other option. That would be the other option. Just going from Trump to James Gunn. I listen, the Venn diagram of people that hate both, I'm sure my popularity would skyrocket after that, you know. Like, I don't know about that bear eating Trump, but he ate James Gunn? Hey, all right. That bear is all right in my book. All right in my book. And I'm not talking just like a little nibble here. I'm talking foot to forehead. The whole caboodle. The whole package, man. Everything. Everything in there. Boy, oh boy. I tell you, people. Tell you what out here. All right, well, I hope all of you are having a great, except for P-Money, a great 4th of July weekend out here. Enjoying the fireworks, enjoying the hot dogs and hamburgers. Make sure you leave a couple out. You know, if you're there in the park or in the woods, you know, just leave a couple out. You know, there might be a couple animals that could use the food out there. We hope all of you are enjoying the weekend. We try to do this every Wednesday and Saturday. I hope. The hope here is to do next weekend From Russia with Love. I really need to get on the ball with that, but that is the hope. We'll do a show on Wednesday, and then hopefully on Saturday next week, we'll be doing a movie. If you haven't got to go check it out, please go buy or rent the James Bond, very early film, the second James Bond film, 1964. No, wait, 63. So, should be pretty cheap. Bear will leave some links when we get to it here, but go check it out, and then we'll do a little watch-along. Have some fun. Watch some James Bond, some hot chicks, all that good stuff, man. all of that good stuff. Bear 2024, he'll eat your enemies one by one. That is a great a bumper sticker. I like that. Bear 2024, he will eat your enemies. There you go. I like that. That fits on a bumper sticker. That's something that people can sink their teeth into. You know, when they're out there voting, you know, a bear, you know, a lot of times people, when they're headed to the polls, if they still go to the polls, it's usually the last, you know, advertisement or the last bumper sticker that they see. They say, I'm voting for John Smith out there. So that's what Bear needs. Just needs a lot of bumper stickers here. This live stream campaign ad is approved for the Bear 2024 presidency. Capitalize Bear. Crying out loud. You did not capitalize Bear. I may not know how to find that final line to do a Q, but I do know how to capitalize Bear out here. For gosh dang it, Peabody. Gosh dang it. You better be a better campaign manager than what Joe Biden has, for crying out loud. Ay. All right, well, want to thank everybody out here. P-Money VM, even though he's haranguing Bear for not being able to draw a cube out here. Tank Ferret, come on back, Tank. We enjoy you. I'm assuming Lindy is out there lurking somewhere, along with all of our Russian bots. Yes, indeed. But you know what, people? All this talk about eating our enemies has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, grrr. Good night, everybody.